Israeli military strikes targets in Lebanon after Hezbollah rocket attack. Neither side reported any injuries from the exchange of fire, which comes at a sensitive time for both countries. Israel's military said it struck areas in southern Lebanon after a barrage of rockets were fired across the border by the Iran-allied militant and political group Hezbollah, marking an escalation of tensions between the two neighbors. Israel's military on Friday said its artillery targeted the sites from which the rockets were launched. Hezbollah fired 19 rockets at Israel, 3 of which fell within Lebanon and 10 were shot down by Israel's Iron Dome interception system, according to the military. The rest fell in open areas in the north of the country, it added. Hezbollah said it had fired dozens of 122mm rockets at open fields in the Shabaa Farms area that straddles the Israeli-Lebanese border in response to Israeli airstrikes in southern Lebanon a day earlier. Israeli military spokesman Lieutenant Colonel Amnon Shefler said the rockets had also targeted areas in the Israeli-controlled Golan Heights and Galilee regions. The salvos began on Wednesday with a rocket strike on Israel from Lebanon for which no group claimed responsibility. That attack, on which Hezbollah has not commented, drew retaliatory Israeli artillery and airstrikes. Hezbollah, one of Iran's major allies in the Middle East, said it had fired dozens of rockets on Friday at open ground near Israeli positions in the disputed Shabaa Farms border area in response to the Israeli airstrikes on Thursday. The attack drew a wave of criticism from Hezbollah's opponents in Lebanon, a country suffering a crippling financial crisis which the ruling elite are failing to tackle. In a rare challenge to Hezbollah, the fighters who fired the rockets were stopped by locals as they passed through a Druze area afterwards.